The commemoration of the Centennial of the Tulsa Race Massacre is officially underway, and at this point still includes a visit by President Joseph Biden next Tuesday, but it will not include a marquee event, the Remember and Rise commemoration on Memorial Day. That has been canceled, and a rift has emerged between groups in the Greenwood community on how money that has been raised should be spent or allocated. Some believe the $30 million raised by the Centennial Commission to build the Greenwood Rising Center and pay for other improvements in Greenwood should instead be distributed in the form of reparations for living survivors and descendants of the 1921 massacre. CBS News is reporting that an organization called Justice for Greenwood has demanded $1 million for survivors and a pledge of $50 million devoted to a fund that would pay reparations to descendants of victims going forward. On Friday morning, I spoke at length with the project manager of the Centennial Commission, Phil Armstrong, who regrets the cancellation but strongly defended the work of commission members.
$30 million was set aside with donor-raised funds, and Phil Armstrong has an integrity, a fiduciary integrity, to actually spend those dollars on what they were raised for. So I didn't have the ability or the legal ability to just carve out money and say, oh, we raised it for this, but we're going to give it to this. I would not do that to anyone. But I will sit down at the table and say we have been for reparations from the very beginning, and I believe Greenwood Rising History Center's work will help in leading those discussions of raising this money, because private donors and citizens should not take on the responsibility of those who are liable from this. There's a tremendous amount of misinformation, and it's amazing. I think I actually got this statement from Hannibal Johnson. It's amazing the amount of people that love to speak from a position of a lack of knowledge. They're totally misinformed. People are asking about, John Legend's schedule and about Stacey Abrams' schedule, and, I can't comment on what his schedule is or what it looks like. I can't comment on Stacey Abrams' schedule. It just got to a point where, hey, we're not going to be able to put this May 31st event on, and I think it's our due diligence, and I think we made the right decision that, hey, don't wait until the last minute. If we know that this is not going to take place, let's go ahead and let the community know. This was not about this event. This is about what event took place 100 years ago. So it helped us recenter. What are we doing this for? Are we doing this so we can have this moment and this concert with these phenomenal public figures, or are we doing this for the history, the remembrance, for the survivors, the descendants, for this history of the world coming here to commemorate? And so quickly, we shifted from that disappointment to say, you know what, there are so many other things happening. This was just but one of a host of events that we're doing, that the community is doing as a whole. So there's nothing to hang our head about. And the fact that, hey, we do believe that there'll be opportunity to do something later in the year to make sure we stay on that focus of not a one and done, not one weekend and it's all over, but that this is a commemorative year.